The shift I've noticed in the industry is that group size in general has gotten smaller. Gone are the days where they would take all 50 of the managers. Now the groups have shrunk to smaller sizes to where maybe they'll just take the core 20 high-level executive team, and they'll spend a little bit more money on that group to stay at maybe a nicer, more luxury property because it's smaller, but compared to the days when they would just bring everybody. So that's the shift I've noticed in our industry in the last year, probably. I think a lot of groups feel that way. And I think in general, a lot of groups get treated differently at big properties because when you stay 10 people, 15 people at a property that has 450 rooms, you're basically just the little group that they put in the boardroom down the hallway hidden away. And I think that small groups think they don't have a chance. And there's a lot of boutique small properties that would give anything to have a group buy out their property. So we had a large group buyout here with a local beer company, and they got a new meeting planner, and she didn't want to come back here because we're a little bit more expensive than another place. And all of the attendees wanted to come back here. So they basically forced her hand because they loved just being here all by themselves. And they formed bonds that were years long. And one of the things that they do when they're here is they break out organically. So on a break, there'll be like a group of them that go to this patio and sit and talk outside, and a group will go over here. And it's just really the friendships and the bonds that they've formed strengthen their team as a whole. And they just loved coming here because they just know that they're not going to be able to do that anywhere else. Just take over. The one thing planners should consider when they're making 2027 plans is for buyouts is you are taking the hotel, the whole place. So you may have limited dates. So it's always best to jump in as soon as you have an idea of your dates and have flexibility because you are taking the entire property. If for us, for example, if we have a group that's already booked 5-10 rooms, and you're 30, you're not going to get the buyout experience. So I would say what you need to know is you need to book as soon as possible for 2027, just because you want to be able to have the whole place to yourselves and have the dates, that you want just for planning purposes. When groups are thinking about a buyout is not only do you have the exclusivity, but the branding possibilities are endless. You own the properties. So your logo can be splashed everywhere. If you're doing a product launch, that new product can be everywhere. People can touch it, feel it, things like that. And the other thing is the service level. You have all that staff, all of those service people at your service just for you, and you can tailor a really customized experience. So those are two things. Not only should you book ahead of time, but then think about all the way you can personalize a program. I just think that's really a cool thing for companies, especially with product launches.